All right. Well, once again, good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are about ready to get things underway. We have a few more announcements we'll be doing, but before that, at this time, we would like to do the Pledge of Allegiance to start things off, and we have several swimmers to assist. So at this time, if you could please stand if you're able. Gentlemen, if you could remove your hats, and we'll turn it over to our swimmers.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you to our swimmers. All right, we will be getting our first event underway in just a few minutes. Once again, as a reminder, if you are an alternate swimmer to any event this evening, you need to be at the officials table prior to the start of that event. The officials will then seed you into the race if there is space available, but you must be at the officials table prior to the start of your event. As always, swimmers, we will ask for quiet at the blocks when we're starting each event. And we will get started in just a brief moment. Our first event this evening will be event 202. This is girls 11 and 12, 100-yard freestyle, heat 1 of 2. Lane 1, Tentavit. Lane 2, Thompson. Lane 3, Buttermorts. Lane 4, Jonjak. Lane 5, Warnecki. And lane 6, Burling. Scratch that, we're doing something different. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. We're actually going to be starting with event 298. Once again, we will begin this evening with event 298. This is the mixed 11 and 12 200-yard medley relays. This is our A relay. Lane 2, YDC. Lane 3, Badger Aquatics. Lane 4, Oregon. Lane 5, Storm. Event 299, mixed 13 and over 200-yard medley relay. Lane 1, New Berlin. Lane 2, New Berlin. Lane 3, Badger Aquatics. Lane 4, Storm. Lane 5, YDC. Special thanks to some of our additional sponsors this evening. Silver sponsors. Bank of Sun Prairie, the right balance. Visit them for all your personal and business banking needs. Complete Family Dentistry, providing quality comprehensive dental care to all patients. Visit Dr. Angie Shaster for your next dental checkup. Elite Embroidery and Screen Printing, customize apparel for yourself, your team, or your organization. American Family Insurance, Josh Erickson Agency, protecting your dreams and supporting your community. West Dental. Dr. McKenna and Dr. Olson are here to help keep your smiles looking great. We will take a short break while we set up for our next event. Once again, a special thanks to the remainder of our silver sponsors. Dental Health Orthodontics. You never get a second chance to make a first impression. Visit Dr. Stephen Chester for all your orthodontic needs. Parkview Dental Associates, locally owned family dental and clinic committed to providing exceptional general, cosmetic, and specialty dental care with compassion, respect, and integrity. American Business Solutions, brand it, print it, own it. Rosati's Pizza, serving the greatest thin crust pizza and feeding the people since 1964. Pro Health Chiropractic, voted the best chiropractor in Sun Prairie 13 years in a row. Visit them for your chiropractic, health, and regenerative needs. It's your turn. Also, just a reminder, December 20th from 4 to 8 p.m. is Rocky Rococo Share Night. So join the storm at Rocky Rococo's December 20th from 4 till 8 p.m. And again, a reminder to all of our alternate swimmers. Once again, if you are an alternate swimmer for an event, you do need to be down at the officials table prior to the start of the event. The officials will then seed you if space presents itself. So if you are an alternate swimmer, be at the officials table prior to the start of your event. And I am getting the go-ahead. We're going to get things started, ladies and gentlemen. Our next event is going to be event 202. This will be the girls' 11 and 12 100-yard freestyle. Heat 1 of 2. Lane 1, Tandavidic. Lane 2, Thompson. Lane 3, Butamoritz. Lane 4, Jean-Jacques. Lane 5, Warreneck. And lane 6, Burling. Heat 2 of 2. This is Heat 2 of event 202, girls 11 and 12 100-yard freestyle. Lane 1, Finley. Lane 2, Haig. Lane 3, Kuchek. Lane 4, Arkawa Thomas. Lane 5, Hauser. Lane 6, Elfson. Our next event is event 203, girls 13 and over 100-yard freestyle. This will be heat 1 of 2. Lane 1, Olson. Lane 2, Marsh. Lane 3, Pavletsky. Lane 4, Bartnett. Lane 5, Camp. Lane 6, Schmidt. Again in the water, this is event 203, girls 13 and over 100-yard freestyle. This is heat 1 of 3, 1 of 3 heats. Heat 2 of 3. In the water, this is Heat 2 of 3. Lane 1, Abdel Megid. Lane 2, Butson. Lane 3, Roth. Lane 4, Elliott. Lane 5, Ronsom. Lane 6, Williams. Heat 3 of 3. Lane 1, Booty. Lane 2, Kanapaki. Lane 3, Hastings. Lane 4, Ferris. Lane 5, Yoder. Lane 6, Lanfer. Swimmers, again, a reminder, all alternates must be at the officials table prior to the start of their event to ensure if there's space available, they can be seated. Our next event will be event 252, boys, 11 and 12, 100-yard freestyle. Lane 1, Elliott. Lane 2, Pokras. Lane 3, Garbitz. Lane 3, Saget. Lane 5, Luffenberg. Lane 6, Jenkins. Once again, in the water, this is event 252, boys, 11 and 12, 100-yard freestyle. This is heat 1 of 2. Heat 2 of 2. This is event 252, boys, 11 and 12, 100-yard freestyle. This is heat 2 of 2. Lane 1, Cullen. Lane 2, Greg. Lane 3, Mitchell. Lane 4, Gibson. Lane 5, Depew. and lane 6, Schmidt. Next event is event 253. This is the boys, 13 and over, 100-yard freestyle. This will be heat 1 of 2. Lane 1, Rothammer. Lane 2, Baumhover. Lane 3, Ma. Lane 4, Coad. Lane 5, Dorsey. And lane 6, Greg. Heat 2 of 2. In the water, this is event 253. Boys, 13 and over, 100-yard freestyle. Heat 2 of 2. Lane 1, Sormrud. Lane 2, Browner. Lane 3, Laverty. Lane 4, Furman. Lane 5, Dici. Lane 6, Schulze. Our next event is event 205. This is girls, 11 and 12, 200-yard IM. This will be heat 1 of 2. Lane 1, Hastings. Lane 2, Deers. Lane 3, Berkey. Lane 4, Berkey. Lane 5, Bertamowitz. And lane 6, Reese. Just a reminder, the cafeteria will remain open for food for a little while longer, so please feel free to stop by and grab yourself something to eat. Remember, gentlemen, if you buy your wife a slice of pizza, it counts as date night. So check out our cafeteria and grab yourself something to eat. Heat 2 of 2. In the water, this is event 205. Girls 11 and 12, 200-yard IM. This is heat 2 of 2. Lane 1, Klippel. Lane 2, Harvey. Lane 3, Brandel. Lane 4, Elfson. Lane 5, Rothammer. And lane 6, Eagleman. Our next event is event 206. This is girls 13 and over, 200-yard IM. This will be heat 1 of 3. Lane 1, Stamp. Lane 2, Deers. Lane 3, Sundel. Lane 4, Hoffman. Lane 5, Camp. Lane 6, Gregor. Once again, want to welcome all of our families and travelers this evening, as well as those of you attending virtually. Also want to send a special thank you to our timers this evening. These are the Sun Prairie East and West Boys High School swimmers. So thank you, swimmers, for timing this evening. Heat 2 of 3. In the water, this is event 206, girls 13 and over, 200-yard IM. This is heat 2 of 3. Lane 1, Soa. Lane 2, Diamato. Lane 3, Schneider. Lane 4, Lampert. Lane 5, Sullivan. Lane 6, Hattenhauser. Once again, a very special thank you to our gold sponsors who have been taking great care of us all season. Catalyst Custom Construction, Mike Hessling, owner, general remodeling contractor, specializing in custom kitchen design, basement design, and finishing and bathrooms. We also provide a design and building service for new home construction. A-plus storage, 20-plus years of satisfied customers. We do more than offer storage space. We give you peace of mind knowing your belongings are being cared for. Call us. We'll answer the phone. Kwame Insurance, where the Q stands for quality. Your local independent insurance agent serving Sun Prairie and the surrounding area for business, farm, home, auto, and life insurance. And a proud supporter of Sun Prairie Swim. Heat 3 of 3. In the water, this is event 206, girls 13 and over 200-yard IM. This is heat 3 of 3 in lane 1, Monotechi. Lane 2, Nicodemus. Lane 3, Harms. Lane 4, Bonte. Lane 5, Sullivan. And lane 6, Booty. Want to thank our apparel sponsors. Hey, Mom, not too late for one more gift. Thank you to our apparel sponsors, TYR and Simply Swimming. Our next event is a combined event. This is event 255, boys 11 and 12, 200-yard IM. It is being combined with heat 2 of event 256, which is the boys 13 and over 200-yard IM. This is heat 1 of 1. Lane 1, Clark. Lane 2, Prawl. Lane 3, Cataldo. Lane 4, Zenobi. Lane 5, March. And lane 6, Carpi. Special thanks this evening to our bronze sponsors: Horseman Computers, Gorilla Movers, Prairie Athletic Club, A&B Fitness Concepts, Forever Home Real Estate, DeWitt Law Firm, Analos Attorney, Lane's Just For Me Family Center, BK Salon, Aptus Smart Home Technology, Sun Prairie Utilities, and Pasha Salon. Thank you to our bronze sponsors. Be down by the officials table prior to the start of the swim. If we have the ability to seat you, we will. So all alternate swimmers must be at the officials table prior to the start of the event they're alternate for. Thank you. Our next event will be event 256. This is boys, 13 and over, 200-yard IM. This will be heat 1 of 1. Lane 1, Furman. Lane 2, Hessling. Lane 3, King. Lane 4, Vavilov. Lane 5, Rothamir. And lane 6, March. Our next event will be event 208. This is girls 11 and 12, 100-yard backstroke. This will be heat 1 of 2, lane 1, Leverty, lane 2, Boxwell, lane 3, Deers, lane 4, Warnecki, lane 5, Rundle, lane 6, Wheeler. Heat 2 of 2. In the water, this is event 208, girls 11 and 12, 100-yard backstroke. This is heat 2 of 2, lane 1, Haig, lane 2, Peterson, lane 3, Meyer, lane 4, Burling, lane 5, Thompson, lane 6, Kuchek. Our next event is event 209. This is girls 13 and over, 100-yard backstroke. This will be heat 1 of 3. Lane 1, Ebert. Lane 2, Diamato. Lane 3, Barnett. Lane 4, Hessling. Lane 5, Zenobi. And lane 6, Hastings. Heat 2 of 3. In the water, this is event 209. Girls 13 and over, 100-yard backstroke. Heat 2 of 3, lane 1, Peterson. Lane 2, Ransom. Lane 3, Bootson. Lane 4, Soa. Lane 5, Gregor. Lane 6, Reeder. Heat 3 of 3. In the water, this is event 209. Girls 13 and over, 100-yard backstroke. This is heat 3 of 3. Lane 1, Yoder. Lane 2, Olson. Lane 3, Roth. Lane 4, Reese. Lane 5, Foner. And lane 6, Burt. Our next event is event 258. Boys 11 and 12, 100-yard backstroke. This will be heat 1 of 2. Lane 1, Ketelode. Lane 2, Laufenberg. Lane 3, Garbatz. Lane 4, Siget. Lane 5, Elliott. Lane 6, Cullen. Special thanks to our in-kind sponsors this evening, Culver's and the Nicodemus Company Graphic Design. Thank you for our in-kind sponsors. As a reminder, parents, December 20th from 4 until 8 p.m., it will be Rocky Rococo's Share Night. Join the storm at Rocky Rococo's on December 20th from 4 till 8 p.m. for Pizza Share Night. Proceeds from sales will be apportioned out to the Sun Prairie Storm, and it makes a yummy Christmas dinner. Heat 2. In the water, this is event 258, boys 11 and 12, 100-yard backstroke. This is heat 2 of 2. Lane 1, Joe Hill Bayless. Lane 2, Gebauer. Lane 3, Schmidt. Lane 4, Gibson. Lane 5, Burkett. Lane 5, Andre. Our next event is event 259. This will be boys 13 and over, 100-yard backstroke. This will be heat 1 of 2. Lane 1, Baumhover. Lane 2, King. Lane 3, Schmidt. Lane 4, Laverty. Lane 5, Dorsey. And lane 6, Shasker. Heat 2 of 2. In the water, this is event 259, boys 13 and over, 100-yard backstroke. This is heat 2 of 2. Lane 1, Rothmauer. Lane 2, Lopez. Lane 3, Deitch. Lane 4, Browner. Lane 5, Sormrud, and lane 6, Werner. Our next event is event 211, girls 11 and 12, 100-yard breaststroke. This will be heat 1 of 2. Lane 1, Deers. Lane 2, Beers. Lane 3, Berkey. Lane 5, Joan Jack. Lane 4, Joan Jack. Lane 5, Quinton. Lane 6, Burling. Heat 2 of 2. In the water, this is heat 2 of event 211, girls 11 and 12, 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 1, Laverty. Lane 2, Simon. Lane 3, Meyer. Lane 4, Berkey. Lane 5, Olajos. And lane 6, Harvey. Sun Prairie Storm families, as a reminder, we do live stream all of our events. There's a YouTube link available on the website. Anywhere in the world, you can watch your Storm swimmers from the comfort of your own living room. Check it out on our website, a YouTube link for all Storm events. Our next event is event 212, girls 13 and over, 100-yard breaststroke. This will be heat 1 of 3. Lane 1, Schmid. Lane 2, Deers. Lane 3, Sundal. Lane 4, Pavletsky. Lane 5, Marsh. Lane 6, Hoffman. Want to send a special thank you to all of our sponsors helping to make this event a huge success. Our silver sponsors, the Bank of Sun Prairie, the Right Balance. Visit them for all your personal and business banking needs. Complete Family Dentistry, providing quality, comprehensive dental care to all patients. Visit Dr. Angie Shasker for your next dental checkup. Elite Embroidery and Screen Printing, customized apparel for yourself, your team, or your organization. American Family Insurance, Josh Erickson Agency, protecting your dreams and supporting your community. West Prairie Dental, Dr. McKenna and Dr. Olson are here to keep your smiles looking great. Heat 2 of 3. In the water, this is event 212, girls, 13 and over, 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 1, Dichi. Lane 2, Abdel Meged. Lane 3, Lambert. Lane 4, Stamp. Lane 5, Gregor. Lane 6, Smithback. Heat 3 of 3. In the water, this is event 212, girls, 13 and over, 100-yard breaststroke. Heat 3 of 3, lane 1, Olson. Lane 2, Burt. Lane 3, Hattenhauer. Lane 4, Kanapaki. Lane 5, Bantai. And lane 6, Diamato. Our next event is event 261, boys, 11 and 12, 100-yard breaststroke. This will be heat 1 of 2. In lane 1, DePau. In lane 2, Jenkins. Lane 3, Prahl. Lane 4, Porkres. Lane 5, Greg. Lane 6, Zenobi. Special thanks again to our silver sponsors, Dental Health Orthodontics. You never get a second chance to make a first impression. Visit Dr. Steven Chasker for all your orthodontic needs. Parkview Dental Associates, locally owned family dental clinic committed to providing exceptional general, cosmetic, and specialty dental care with compassion, respect, and integrity. American Business Solutions, brand it, print it, own it. Rosati's Pizza, serving the greatest thin crust pizza and feeding the people since 1964. And Pro Health Chiropractic, voted the best chiropractor in Sun Prairie 13 years in a row. Visit them for your chiropractic, health, and regenerative needs. It's your turn. Heat 2 of 2. In the water, this is Heat 2 of 2 for event 261. Boys, 11 and 12, 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 1, Burkett. Lane 2, Jal Bayless. Lane 3, Cattle. Lane 4, Mitchell. Lane 5, Clark. Lane 6, March. Our next event is event 262. Boys, 13 and over, 100-yard breaststroke. There will be 2 heats. Heat 1, Lane 1, Dorsey. Lane 2, Greg. Lane 3, Ma. Lane 4, King. Lane 5, Valvaliv. And Lane 6, Dichi. Heat 2 of 2. In the water, this is event 262, boys, 13 and over, 100-yard breaststroke. This is heat 2 of 2. Lane 1, Lopez. Lane 2, Shasker. Lane 3, March. Lane 4, Welch. Lane 5, Bennett. Our next event is event 214, girls, 11 and 12, 100-yard butterfly. This will be heat 1 of 2. Lane 1, Arkawa Thomas. Lane 2, Rundle. Lane 3, Peterson. Lane 4, Butchermortz. Lane 5, Haig. Lane 6, Finley. Heat 2 of 2. In the water, this is event 214, girls, 11 and 12, 100-yard butterfly. Heat 2 of 2. Lane 2, Hastings. Lane 3, Moore. Lane 5, Reese. Lane 4, Reese. Lane 5, Hando. Our next event is going to be event 215, girls 13 and over, 100-yard butterfly. This will be heat 1 of 3. Lane 1, Keel. Lane 2, Deers. Lane 3, Sundal. Lane 4, Ransom. Lane 5, Reader. Lane 6, Elliott. Heat 2 of 3. In the water, this is event 215, girls 13 and over, 100-yard butterfly. Heat 2 of 3. Lane 1, Zemain. Lane 2, Bub. Lane 3, Sullivan. Lane 4, Sundal. Lane 5, Soa. And lane 6, Capets. On behalf of the Sun Prairie Storm, we want to send a special thank you to all of our volunteers today for all of your help and assistance. Takes an army to pull off a swim meet. Thank you to all of our volunteers. Heat 3 of 3. This is our final heat of event 215, girls 13 and over, 100-yard butterfly. Lane 2, Yoder. Lane 3, Roth. Lane 4, Lanfear. Lane 5, Szymanski. And lane 6, Hastings. Our next event is event 264. This is boys 11 and 12, 100-yard butterfly. This will be heat 1 of 1, lane 2, march, lane 3, Saget, lane 4, pike, and lane 5, march. Once again, a special thanks to our gold sponsors for helping to make this an amazing second day of our swim meet. Kwame Insurance, where the Q stands for quality, your local independent insurance agency serving Sun Prairie and the surrounding area for business, farm, home, auto, and life insurance, and a proud supporter of Sun Prairie Swim. A-Plus Storage, 20-plus years of satisfied customers. We do more than offer storage. We give you a peace of mind knowing that your belongings are being cared for. Call us, where we'll answer the phone. And Catalyst Custom Construction. Mike Hessling, owner. General remodeling contractor specializing in custom kitchen design, basement design, and finishing and bathrooms. We also provide design and building services for new home construction. Catalyst Custom Construction. Our next event is event 265, boys 13 and over, 100-yard butterfly. This will be heat 1 of 2. Lane 1, Greg. Lane 2, Baumhover. Lane 3, Schmid. Lane 4, Coed. Lane 5, Leverty. Lane 6, Furman. Heat 2 of 2. In the water, this is event 265. Boys, 13 and over, 100-yard butterfly. This is heat 2 of 2. Lane 1, March. Lane 2, Shasker. Lane 3, Browner. Lane 4, Carpy. Lane 5, Hessling. And lane 6, Schmidt. Our next event is event 217. This is girls 11 and 12, 50-yard freestyle. This will be heat 1 of 2, lane 1, Peterson, lane 2, Burke, lane 3, Jonjak, lane 4, Berkey, lane 5, Warnecki, and lane 6, Thompson. Heat 2 of 2. In the water, this is event 217, girls 11 and 12, 50-yard free, heat 2 of 2. Lane 1, Arkawa Thomas. Lane 2, Rundle. Lane 3, Wheeler. Lane 4, Brandel. Lane 5, Hastings. Lane 6, Beers. Our next event is event 218, girls, 13 and over, 50-yard free. Heat 1 of 2. Lane 1, Hoffman. Lane 2, Sullivan. Lane 3, Marsh. Lane 4, Pevzletsky. Lane 5, Lambert. Lane 6, Camp. Once again, want to say thank you to all of our swimmers today. Fans in the stands, how about a round of applause for all of our swimmers doing an amazing job all afternoon and evening. Congratulations to all of our swimmers and our finalists this evening. Heat 2 of 3. This is event 218, girls 13 and over, 50-yard freestyle. This is heat 2 of 3. Lane 1, Schmid. Lane 2, Stamp. Lane 3, Hessling. Lane 4, Loomis. Lane 5, Williams. And lane 6, Abdel Megid. Heat 3 of 3. In the water, this is event 218, girls 13 and over, 50-yard free. This is heat 3 of 3. Lane 1, Elliott. Lane 2, Harms. Lane 3, Butson. Lane 4, Hattenhauer. Lane 5, Nicodemus. And lane 6, Kanapaki. Our next event is event 267. This is boys 11 and 12, 50-yard freestyle. This will be heat 1 of 2. Lane 1, Elliott. Lane 2, Pokras. Lane 3, Garbetz. Lane 4, Prowl. Lane 5, Laufenberg. Lane 6, Gibson. Heat 2 of 2. In the water, this is event 267, boys, 11 and 12, 50 freestyle. This is heat 2 of 2, lane 1, Zenobi, lane 2, Depew, lane 3, Jenkins, lane 4, Mitchell, lane 5, Greg, lane 6, Clark. Our next event is our final event. This is event 268, boys 13 and over 50-yard freestyle. This will be heat 1 of 2. Lane 1, Lopez. Lane 2, Vavlov. Lane 3, Schmid. Lane 4, Ma. Lane 5, Coad. Lane 6, Hessling. Heat 2. In the water, this is event 268, boys 13 and over 50-yard freestyle. This is heat 2 of 2. Lane 2, Welch. Lane 3, Schulze. Lane 4, Sormrud. And lane 5, Labs. Once again, thank you to all of our fans, spectators, and swimmers for coming. Have a wonderful evening, and we will see you tomorrow for day 3.